Hi, Gina and Christy. This is Katie Garber, and these are my recommendations for a couple going to Disney World with small children. If their budget dictated that they were going to be staying at a value resort, I would suggest The Art of Animation because of all the themed rooms. If their budget dictated that they were going to stay at a moderate resort, I would recommend Port Orleans Riverside or Caribbean Beach Resort because of their great food courts and their really cool pools. In terms of tickets, if they're going to be staying 5 days or longer, I would recommend a Hopper Pass because this would allow for a lot of flexibility in their vacation. I would tell them to arrive early and take advantage of magic mornings, and then tell them to take a break in the afternoon during the hottest, most crowded part of the day, especially with small children. Then after their break, they can return to the same park, or if they have a Hopper Pass, they could return to a different park for shows, attractions, dinner, fireworks, etc. I would tell them to take into consideration character dining. This is a great way for them, their kids, to meet and greet a lot of different characters without having to get fast passes for them or stand in line for them. And the kids generally seem to find this to be a lot less stressful and threatening, and a lot less threatening way to meet some of the characters. They might also want to consider taking advantage of some of the special dining, special viewing options that Disney has to offer, like the one for Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios. This would eliminate them standing in a long line to get in to see the show. I would tell them to be aware of what they're kind of take into consideration what their child is scared of, like is their child scared of the dark, so they can avoid those attractions and shows that might scare their child. Also know their child's height in inches. It's probably better for them to tell their child they're not going to get to ride Space Mountain at home than right when they're standing right in front of the attraction there at Walt Disney World. One of the most important things, though, is they need to make their hotel reservations as soon as possible, because once you make that hotel reservation, that starts the 180-day window. And that 180-day window is once we can start making your Fast Pass plus your dining, special shows, backstage tours, etc. reservations. And those are important because you want, the sooner you can make them, the better and more options that you will have. The Disney dining plan, is it for you? First of all, the Disney dining plan must be for everyone in your party and for the length of your stay. Every day, each person in your party gets one table service, one quick service, and one snack entitlement. What does that mean? Well, the quick service and the table service are essentially the same. You get an entree, a dessert, and a non-alcoholic beverage. The difference is this. A table service is basically a sit-down restaurant with a wait staff, and it's a place that most likely you have made a reservation for. Again, this goes back to why we need to make reservations as soon as possible, so you have the most options. Please be aware there are a couple of restaurants that are in high demand that do take 2 table service entitlements. The other quick service is also known as counter service, where you walk up, order, get your food, and then go find a place to sit down. There's no reservations required or taken for these kinds of meals. A snack is just like what it sounds. It could be anything from a bottle of water to an ice cream Mickey bar to a cinnamon roll. And Disney has done a great job in helping you to spot these by putting this icon next to the items that are considered a snack, so you can easily spot them when you go walk into any food location. You also get a refillable mug that's eligible to be refilled at your hotel or any hotel location at the quick service location. This is really great to start off your morning or as you head back into the park after taking your break. Please be aware that there's, on the basic dining plan, gratuity and alcohol are not included. If you have any further questions, I'd be happy to help you. Thank you, Gina and Christy, for this opportunity, and I look forward to meeting you face to face real soon. Thank you and have a good night.